Hello, I'm Shiny Stone. Won't you come inside and meet the cast of the Girly Pop Cup EeveeGC Extravaganza?
Hello everyone, my name is Aaron. I am 32 years old. I'm from California and my favorite Pokemon is Esper. I have a background in the gaming industry, previously working at Nintendo and Microsoft, and I'm a content creator who likes to explore the emotional impact of games because Pokemon is more than just a game. It's emotions, it's community, and it's more thought-provoking than you might think. My username is literally my name, and that's it. When you look at my content, you're gonna get art, education, authenticity. I love creating videos that show Pokemon as more than just a game. 1 week, I might be analyzing data from a fan poll, and the next week, I'm talking about the cultural inspiration behind your favorite Pokemon. Everything I make is meant to remind people that Pokemon can be nostalgic and beautiful. I wanted to be with other queer people that enjoy Pokemon. I have noticed that a lot of queer content creators don't really get, pushed out by really anyone. There's a lack of really popular queer Pokemon content creators, and so I wanted to be here to kind of make that change. Pokemon is for everyone. It's introduced me to some of my best friends. It's given me endless creative inspiration, and honestly, I've spent so much money on it that I'm way in too deep to ever quit. But really, Pokemon has always been my comfort blanket. It's tied to so many happy memories, whether that it's playing the games, collecting the cards, or having fun with my friends. And it's something that always brings me joy and connection, and I think it always will. Graphic design. Regan has an iconic stare, and you'll see it very often. They'll get close to the camera and that's that. Well, I actually wanted Vaporeon, but I'm happy with Umbreon because they are my dark, moody boy, very much like me. I am a Cancer, so I always get emotional and I cry a lot, and I can really relate to that with Umbreon in that way, I think. Also, Umbreon supposedly sweats toxic. And you might think that maybe I'm a toxic person, but you'll just have to see.
How's the hallway smelling like gay shit? The whole hallway smells like Good afternoon, esteemed Girly Pop community. I'm contestant number 1, hailing from the evergreen state of Washington. My name is Archie Murk, the king of pink, the people's princess, and I am here to smoke the competition. So my name Archie Murk comes from the first name Archie, which comes from the Team Aqua leader Archie. His specific, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire design. Peak levels of hotness. I aspire to carry that everywhere I go in my life. And then Murk is short for Mercury, which is an homage to Freddie Mercury, who I take a lot of great inspiration from as a performer, as an entertainer, as a creative and queer icon. I just want to amplify that and carry on the legacy wherever I go. So that's where Archie Murk comes from. So my content is kind of all over the place, but I tend to focus mostly on things that I am passionate about, such as politics, queer issues, Pokemon, gaming. I kind of like to mix a little bit of the chaotic, the sensual, and the academic together. On Twitch, I do a lot of Pokemon and challenge runs like Hardcore Nuzlocke. On YouTube, I do a lot of video essays. Outside of that, I do a little bit of spicy stuff on the side. Yeah, it's a very diverse range of content, but the heart is the thing that's consistent. You always get me. I really wanted to join the Girly Pop Cup because I love being around other queer creators. I love being around other people that are like me. I wanted to engage with the Girly Pop community and challenge myself. And also, most importantly, I just wanted to make new friends and compete, you know? It's nothing like a good old-fashioned camaraderie, you know? What I love most about Pokemon is the boundless imagination and storytelling that it brings. I love that you can do a challenge run like a Nuzlocke or a Girly Pop Lock and craft such a interesting, compelling tale from just these silly little creatures you pick up on your travels. I love the customization between team and character. I love that there's just boundless potential of the imagination with it, and it really has been a safe space for me to express my interests and also just find people with like-minded attitudes. It has truly been just the rock for me throughout my life. One of the great loves of my life, if I'm being so for real. God, I just love sitting in the sidelines and cracking open a cold one. Go and fight. Go and do your thing, baby girl. Put on a show for us. This is my impression of Catty. But she slayed when she was spoken to. What I love about Flareon is that the Girly Pops do not expect her to be as serve as she is, right? Because immediately you're more drawn to the likes of Sylveon, Espeon for her silhouette, Glaceon for the bangs, but Flareon is the OG Mugler Winter Collection. She's walking in with that big fur coat, big bushy tail. She's coming in to give you warmth, and just when you think it's a safe space, she comes in and she curb stomps you into the ground. That is a physical attacker down. My little nuclear bomb, y'all can't freaking take her.
Hello, world. Hello, esteemed world. Hold the phone. Hello, world. My name is Katherine Marie Elizabeth Wampus. I am a drag queen from Pittsburgh. I'm a lifelong gamer, a Pokemon fanatic, and I'm here to take the Girly Pop Cup crown. Yes, I am. Thank you. So the name Cattywampus comes from my mother. Yes, mother. She used to say it all the time growing up. We'd go out to restaurants and that table was like a little bit wonky. So she'd say, oh, that Cattywampus table. My little gay ass said, that's a great drag queen name. And so now here I am as the Cattywampus. And it makes sense because I'm actually very fucked up. The Cattywampus experience is full drag, full fun, full gamer. I do a lot of shows in person. I host shows around the city of Pittsburgh. I jump into any shows that they have my crazy ass join. And that's where primarily my art goes to. But I do some content creation on Instagram. I want to get into streaming more. And I want to bring my drag with video gaming and with streaming and put that all together to make something insane. So find me on the socials because I have some fun things coming. I wanted to join the Girly Pop Cup because I, obviously, like most people probably here, are obsessed with Shiny's videos. At the same time, I wanted to platform my queer art as it is something that I am very passionate about. And I wanted to dive more into content creation online, and I just thought, you know what, why don't I just go for it, see what happens, and enjoy the ride. I do love Pokemon so much. I've been playing since I was a wee babe. My first game was actually Pokemon Silver. I had played it on the Game Boy Color when you had to have like the little wire light because it didn't have a built-in light. So I am an ancient person. But Pokemon Silver, I was obsessed with just catching Pokemon, the creatures, the anime, all of it. And I've literally been playing since. I literally go into every game release blind. So I don't know any of the Pokemon. I don't know any of the gimmicks, anything. So I just look forward to it throughout life. It's been a high point every single time a new game comes out. I would say if I had to describe this season with one word, it would be, actually, let me say two words. Discord scandal. Here's my impression of Archie. Well, yes, I do think that is a fun thing. And I just have to say, ladies, that it is so impressive what we're all doing, not only for this competition, but for the queer world in general. And it's just an absolute satanic thing. I don't know, I fucked up at the end, but I thought that was pretty good to start. I love my Eeveelution Vaporeon for her stunning collar, her gorgeous ear headpiece, her tail, that's gorgeous. And she is the best of the Gen 1 Eeveelutions. So sorry to the other folks that got the Gen 1s, but Vaporeon is the best Gen 1 Eeveelution. Prove me wrong.
Hi, I'm Destiny Kai. I'm from the UK. I fixed my name, Destiny Kai, to be an influx of a drag name and a personal name. Destiny, Choo Choo, it's effects of like fate. Or like, this is my destiny in a way. And Kai is, I've heard it's Japanese for water or waves. One or the other. I'm not a scientist. I really like the name, and so I can't just meshed them together. Destiny Kai. My content normally surrounds shiny hunting. I do a lot of full odds hunting, Shaman, for example, Darkrai, but I also do Nuzlockes. I play a variety of games such as Persona, Elden Ring, a whole jumble mess of JRPGs and storybook games like Ace Attorney. I've seen it before. I've seen the first iteration of it in February 2024, and I've always liked what this competition has upheld. Pokemon VGC in a LGBTQ plus sense, and to showcase my own and to express myself in this competition is honestly just a really great opportunity for me. What I love about Pokemon is that even in a group of 100 people, each of them will probably play the same game and probably use a different team, unless they're playing Gen 4. Floor cleaning with some other people's Pokemon. Well, the Prince of the Bronx! Other than him twerking, and I don't think I can twerk. The trans representation in Shiny, the ribbons, during the Pokemon Showcase arc in X and Y, the fact that she would wrap her ribbons around Serena, and the fact that it caused the downfall for dragon types. Yes.
Hello you guys, it is me, Donaval the Prince of the Bronx, and I'm here to rule. I picked the name Donaval because I wanted to pick something regal, something that was definitely more of my regular self, but like more enhanced. You know, I'm already pretty regal, pretty professional, pretty formal. But Donaval is like a Vel, but like times 10. So why not pick Don for the Spanish name Sir? And I am Sir. For my content, I stream a little bit of everything. I stream RPGs, gacha games, things of all sort. I also do funny like trends and transition videos. I do it all. I do it all. I wanted to join the Girly Pop Cup because I wanted to find and network with different Pokemon creators that also love battling, and what other way than to be part of the great family of the Girly Pop games. What I love most about Pokemon is the nostalgia aspect of it. Growing up, as any queer kid can kind of relate to, just being isolated and just, I guess, escaping to that world of Pokemon. And still in my adult age, just with everything going on, yeah, just like my love for the franchise. It will always be home for me. DMing. The word DM. This is my impersonation of Destiny Kai. I have long hair. I love to be British, and I love Pokemon. Brexit. What I love about my evolution is that not only is she blue, which is a beautiful color, but she is cold as New York.
Hello, my name is Llama Rizzy, but you can just call me Llama. I'm a Pokemon content creator on Twitch, and I have a silly laugh and enjoy experiencing Pokemon for the first time. My username is actually a really funny lore about me. My nickname in high school, because I went to a predominantly white school, was Llama. My real name is Alma, and nobody could say it correctly, so they called me Llama. When I finally wanted to stream, I called myself Llama. And then I promised a few viewers, if I get a shiny before the Scarlet and Violet E4, I will change my name to Llama Rizzy. Lo and behold, shiny Heracross shown itself, and my name is Llama Rizzy. I tried to change it back, and I had chaos in my chat, so I am Llama Rizzy for all of eternity, until I get Twitch partner and Twitch allows me just to be Llama. My content is about healing my inner child, essentially. I loved Pokemon when I was a little kid. My brothers grew out of it, so my family, because I'm a girl, didn't buy any more Pokemon stuff. So when 2020 hit, and in my brain, I'm like, I have adult money. I'm comfortable paying my rent. Let me get a Switch and let me get Pokemon again. And that is where it all unfolded. And now I create a safe space for any femme to come around and enjoy the video game content that I also enjoy. It's everything that I stand for. Creating a space in Pokemon for queer people, for people who love femininity, for people who celebrate femininity and enjoy our space and create an affinity group to appreciate not only the Charizards and the Blastoise and the Zygardes and the Incineroars, but also the Celebes, the Diancies, the Pheromosas, who are all wonderfully strong Pokemon. Joining this group, I wanted to celebrate the part that I love about Pokemon the most as well, and be around people who do the same. I love how you can beat the game in a lot of different ways, and I find it extremely fun. Well, yes! Have you ever watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off? There's this teacher who's like monotoned and just goes, Bueller, Bueller.
Bueller.
This is so bad. I'm gonna have to apologize to him after. Espeon was one of my first Pokemon I've gotten as a kid who played Crystal by herself. I got an Eevee and there were no stones, but I just kept leveling it up, hoping that it would turn into a Jolteon because I didn't know. And I got friendly enough and it turned into an Espeon, and I remember seeing that beautiful cat-like creature with its little psychic little dot on its forehead, and I was obsessed with it. When I saw that I got Espeon, I was ecstatic. I was so excited to use this mod that was close and dear to my heart for almost all of my life.
Okay, work, mama. Hi, I'm Rean Thracia. I am God's favorite and worst mistake. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I chose my drag name because I like Fire Emblem and it sounded cool. And here I am. I do a lot of things that I decide last minute I'm gonna do it, and I have fun doing it. Except for when I don't. I wanted to join the Girly Pop Cup for notoriety. I'm also very competitive. I'm also like a horrible person, so this is great for me. And I like Pokemon. She's been there for me when no one else was. She took care of me. She nurtured me. She fed me from her breast. I just have always had her with me. I don't know, who doesn't love a little creature? I mean, that's why we have Archie on the cast. God, I'm so pussy. This is Llama, ready? I just love everyone and you all are so sweet and let's just try your best and do a really good job. And also, how dare you say that during Latino Heritage Month? I remember she said that a lot. Her fashionable statement, she's kind of serving. She can use electricity, say my phone is at low power. She could save that. She could incinerate my enemies. Very simple things, right? I love the simple things about her.